ceilings, but what do they mean? Fox 6's Michael Hennessy spoke with an expert, and Michael, Pazuzu Algarad's out of the home, but he left a lot behind, apparently.
Exactly, Neil. And while he sits inside his new temporary home at the Forsyth County Detention Center, we investigators, the district attorney's office, have been sifting through what we've seen at his old home on Nob Hill Drive in Clemens. Neighbors around that home say that Algarad had claimed to have converted to Islam in an effort to clean up his act, but as we learned today, the writing on the walls inside that home shows that he wasn't practicing it in its intended form.
The idea to put Satan in Islam as something that you follow is absolutely ridiculous.
To figure out what the markings inside the home of Pazuzu Algarad mean, we recruited Ahmad Sharaf Eldin, a professor at Wake Forest University and Arabic expert.
Yeah, I mean, that is incredibly unbelievable.
The front door gave us a chilling welcome.
What I can understand is it's Beit, this is the home of Satan.
In the Islamic religion, Sharaf Eldin said,
Satan is that entity that you are struggling with in order to be a good person.
Still, one word kept popping up all throughout the house.
Yeah, so this is the word Iblis, which means Satan in English. Clearly this is Iblis again, which means Satan.
Many of the other words were poorly written. It's worth mentioning that documents showed us that Algarad only read and wrote at an 8th grade level, and that's in English.
The letters are Arabic letters.
Some of the words were basically gibberish, almost a mixture of two languages, or perhaps something darker.
But it doesn't give any meaning in Arabic. Probably I would say he's writing some codes for magic or something like that.
Still, some others were legible.
It says Muallim Qawi, that means strong teacher or strong mentor.
On the walls of the pool, the Arabic word for shop or store. And on the other side,
there is one word here that I probably can understand, which means aktar, that means more.
In Arabic, 1 or 2 dots above or below a letter can completely change the meaning. A couple dots here and it could make something pretty sinister. But if those 2 dots were there, that word would mean...
It means hanging up.
Hanging up, like a hanging?
Right, like hanging.
Lynching.
Right, lynching, right.
Dr. Sharaf Eldin says this is not the first time that he's seen groups mix Islam with Satanism. He says that he's been studying some of them over in the Middle East and particularly in Egypt. Neil?
Michael, thank you. We do have a crime.